when it actually comes to starting fights yourself, I mean, Ahri's going to dash away, Sivir's got the spell shield, you don't really want to engage on Renekton or the Trundle, so I think you're kind of in a similar boat here as Fnatic.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Fnatic.
Sides of the map, Humanoid possibility for a dive here.
He's very low.
Jankos has a lot of damage with the PTA.
Ooh, stepping forward, flash available. Shot blast comes out, 100 HP, flash chop, and honestly, that was just too easy.
Yeah, press the attack does so much damage in these early levels.
But nevertheless, they get the flash out of their middle lane at the cost of Jankos's. And now Razork and Noah and Trymbi looking for an engage. Mersa is in trouble. Will be able to dash away. Here comes Vetheo to boot. The flamethrower burning Mersa down. Below 30 HP. Trymbi gets killed. Team Heretics secure a second. Secure a third. And it is a gigantic advantage before 5 minutes.
Trymbi's flash came up and immediately burnt it and died again. And now Vetheo.
Oh, the root caller all the way forward. Vetheo is able to escape. 100 HP. Still has the flash. Over deception by some time. While that was going on, Abby was applying pressure in the top lane. Shot blast! Not gonna find its mark. And this first pick, Jayce has been one of the primary players in controlling the early game, generating the lead, and then finding the wins. Has in the past had a positive, K+A. Has in the past had a positive GT. This time, however, is being kind of run around the map by Jankos, who secures another kill. 2-0-2, 100% kill participation, and is currently putting Team Heretics in a fantastic position. Level 6 for Flakked is on the hunt. Those boomerangs, they be bladed, and it's Mersa that secures the kill with that ignite, and Razork, I don't think, can do enough to really turn this one around.
The tree is here, but this time it's the bird that's ousting it from where it needs to be. So Heretics do need to try and rush this down. You can already see the TP from Humanoid into the top lane.
All right, moving his way forward. Oscarinin has got that keeper's verdict. Daisy stepping into the river. Abby finds himself a yordle to the face. He's held in place. The dominance buys a few seconds, but it won't be enough as Jankos secures the Herald. Now they're trying to find the kills. Mersa with the great knockup, followed up by the charm from Vetheo. Humanoid is slowly being burned down the backside, but Daisy buys so much time. I think that was a double knockup, allowing to at least get one back. Vetheo remains relatively untouched. Oscar's trying to get the damage out, but it's an Ivern and a Poppy. It takes so much time. That buckler doesn't have the damage, but the root caller will just about. Mersa's buying time. Oscar's being burnt down. He's not taken out yet. There's just not enough damage, and no matter how tasty the Daisy is, they can't find the kills. If there was one more thing different, here comes Abby, ruthless predator. One slice, a second dice, and his team Heretics stamping authority on this game.
Mersa played
that bottom quadrant. And it was Fnatic that picked up that first dragon, so Soul Point will be a little bit slower there. Yeah. See a little setup.
Moving in now with Daisy, just trying to force Heretics back and get control over this river. That'll allow Humanoid to get this poke down.
Edge line, managing to connect. Death charge, the Moonlight Vigil! And just as we are closing the coffin on Fnatic, they find themselves kills. Humanoid, where's the shock blast? Holding on to it for now. This will be dragon number 2. This is actually huge.
The soul, if it's Hextech for Fnatic, that would be ideal. If it's a cloud, that's really going to suck with Jayce and Ivern and such. It's going to be, see off the end there, it looks like it's Hextech. Perfect, that's really good for Fnatic when you're playing Jayce.
Jankos to get onto the
video. Nautilus things.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it is Mersa.
Just Nautilus things.
Turn this one around.
TPing as well. Double TP behind.
Gonna find the damage. 1, 2 teleports after the second dragon. Mersa cannot fly away for his life. But here comes Jankos. Here comes Vetheo. Epi's gonna be a little late. The charm will prevent any of those shot blasts for now. And the mid tower is the focus. That should just about fall. Tower secured. 2 teleports spent, but they find another couple kills.
See if they can transition it into anything. 40 seconds on the Herald spawn. They're all on this top side, but they're probably gonna have to push in mid and take a base suit. Humanoid's pushing in bot, but if they want to fight the Herald,
turning their attention. That's pinned against the wall. Oscarinin finds Jankos. Scuttle Crab will be secured. They don't find the kill.
So it's a trade of towers in the long run of the play. Around 2 minutes of play there. They get the Herald though.
Don't know where's the damage. Trymbi and Razork for now. Fine time for Noah, but a squishy bird.
Looks like with the push on bot, they should be okay here.
Look, Humanoid flash timer, Heretics have it to a T probably, so Jankos wants to force onto Humanoid with his flash deficit, but Fnatic are reading the play.
The Revice comes out, the Frost Charm, they've layered the CC beautifully for now. Vetheo is burned down significantly. Dragon is up in a minute, and Fnatic, they're not going to contest.
But that's why I'm surprised to see the Rift Herald bot. I thought they'd use a mid-threatening tier 2, even an inhibitor for this dragon, and really put the hurt onto Fnatic, but Heretics slowly but surely now have to move in.
I think it's not too bad, it's just slowly pushing through both, isn't it? It's going to land onto the tower. When's the engage going to come through? Spell Shield is used. Mersa's off to the side. They know Mersa's there, so they don't want to walk up. Oscar's W is going to be so important here. The tower falls. Heretics trying to finish this. Vetheo is now off the side. He swapped places.
Verdict gets rid of Jankos inside the pit. Fnatic brute force their way onto Dragon number 3. They need to smite this one down. Vetheo buys time. The Dragon's still not secured. Envy goes over the wall. Finally, Fnatic do it. They find it. 1, 2, 3 kills. And they're not done yet. Fnatic absolutely running away with the fight.
That's gonna be Baron. Oscar had the team fight of the series so far. What an individual performance. He steps back, stops Mersa's engage, flashes onto Vetheo and kills him, and then manages to get Flakked as well. He just single-handedly won that fight for Fnatic.
Now that's going to be the Baron for Fnatic as well. Amazing stuff coming through.
Absolute loss for words. Oscarinin on the poppy, hiding inside the Brushmaker. I mean, literally no information for Fnatic and for Team Heretics. They didn't see it coming.
Oscar, honestly, honor Oscar after that fight. Player of the game for winning that fight for them. Because not only is it given the Baron, but they're on Hextech Soul Point now. So as long as they keep control with this Nash and they push Heretics.
And the combo that, of course, with Vetheo's Orb of Deception, obviously a bit tougher against the Baron and powered minions, but the Observers are doing a great job of highlighting the difficulties that Team Heretics are working with when the vision is denied and the members of Fnatic are inside the bushes.
Last Baron wave they have to force, but Trymbi's dead.
I mean, so much damage in reply. Noah's Moonlight Vigil, unable to find one back, and Trymbi steps just a little too far forward. Orb goes out, Charm connects onto Humanoid, but there's not enough follow-up. Oscar completes the TP, so did Evie.
Tier 2, looks like the recall's coming in, the purchase is coming through, and the TP's there, so here comes the fight.
Video's very separated though. This is why Fnatic starting to step forward. See what they can do!
That's the engage! Oscar throws down the Keeper's Verdict. Flakked is able to flash away to keep himself alive. A slice of dice, a Dominus keeps the Croc on his feet. But here comes Daisy and the rest of Fnatic. That forces Evie to go golden. There's no Flakked available for a few more seconds, and Humanoid takes down the top laner for Heretics. Dredge line from Trymbi. Trymbi giveth the Trymbi takers, but here comes Noah. Man, the Gale falls forward, comboed with the flash, backed up by Fnatic, and that is what we love to see from Fnatic's bot laner.
Fnatic managed to get the fight they needed. They spotted Video on the wave on the bottom side, and immediately...
Aphelios, he is one of the best looking front foot Gale Force players that we have in the league. And it was that Gale Force play that set it up again. Bottom tower, secured. Dredge line will find Jankos, Keeper's Verdict. At least sends Jankos away for now. Baron's down to 2,000, being focused up by Razork, secured by Fnatic. Epi's GA is popped and he's caught between 5 members of Fnatic. Manages to stay alive thanks to the Quadrinker, but it's simply not enough. Now 4 members remaining. It's a Baron, empowered minions. You have to feel Fnatic are going to look to open up the base against Team Heretics. Just before we saw that Red Bull Baron power play graphic pop up, the gold swing from down 5,000 to up 6,000. Fnatic have come back in dramatic fashion. Oscarinin, one of the key players to do so, 11 out of his team's 13, and Mersa is looking for the quickness. He's flashed forward, but the Moonlight Vigil from Noah's done so much damage, he's shut down. Flakked finds the boomerang blades. Oscar shuts down the Sivir, pushes back another. Evie and Vetheo versus Fnatic, but there's simply not enough left in the tank. 1 member remains versus 3. That Jayce and Soul is tearing Heretics apart.
Heal, shields, appeals are too much for Heretics, and Fnatic now will push in towards the Nexus.
That is what we're going to call this comp, the heal, shields, and peels from Fnatic. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody else, we do indeed have a game on our hands, and Fnatic even the series at 1-1.
It was a very rocky start, wasn't it? It was those team fights where Fnatic have come back, and that's where they're showing their strength so far in this season, this series. I feel like the draft was a little bit better for them as well coming into this game too. And as much as Humanoid...